Shalom. I want to start off by saying Kal Halal Yamla, Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham Rekak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth and who rule well. Peace and citations unto the Akim that is spread around the four corners of the earth, spreading this word in sincerity and the truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect. I'm the brother Quarters of Zion, coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai with another lesson, with another video, and Lord willing, this video is edifying. God, so in this video, I want to go into a prayer that I translated that goes into staying away from false doctrine, because that's what we need in these last days. You know, a lot of people that are coming new into this truth, they don't really know what is what. But with this prayer, 𝐤𝐼𝐷𝐷𝐷𝐿, that the Most High will guide you and that He will keep you away from lying words. And this came through the inspiration of reading Jeremiah 7, because in Jeremiah 7, that is entitled Judah's Idolatry and Immorality, meaning that they were going off, they thought that they were following the commandments, but they were giving unto idols, you see? And it's going to say it in verse 18, so I'm going to read verse 1 through 18. This is Jeremiah 7, verse 1. The word that came to Jeremiah from Yahweh, saying, Stand at the gates of the Lord's house, and proclaim there this word, and say, Hear the word of Yahweh, all ye of Judah, that enter in at these gates to worship Yahweh. Thus saith Yahweh, power of hosts, the power of Israel, amend your ways and your doings, and I will cause you to dwell in this place. Let's go into that word amend. So, in the Lashon Kodash, it's yatap. And the outline of biblical usage says to be good, be pleasing, be well, to be glad, to be joyful, to be placed, to be well for, to be well with, to go well with. God. So to amend means to go well with, to be pleasing unto the Most High, because what they were doing was not pleasing unto the Most High. To do good to, deal well with, to do well, do thoroughly, to make a thing good or right or beautiful. God, to be perfect in the Most High sight, to make well, be accepted, amend, use a right benefit, be better, to be make better, seem better, make cheerful, be calmly, be content, diligently, dress. Yeah, man. So this all goes into coming closer to make amends with Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, to be pleasing unto Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. You see? So going back, Jeremiah 7 and 3. Thus said Yahweh, power of hosts, Yahweh, the power of Israel, amend your ways and your doings, and I will cause you to dwell in this place. Trust ye not in lying words, saying, the temple of the Lord, the temple of the Lord, the temple of the Lord are these. You see? Here, Judah was trusting in lying words, because the how you call it? The priests and the women, they were sacrificing unto idols. But the people come and then they think that, this is the house of the Lord. But no, man, this is not what it seems. That's why Jeremiah was standing there at the gates. Verse 5. For if ye truly amend your ways and your doings, if ye truly execute judgment between a man and his neighbor, because we were each other's neighbors, the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, that we were dealing treacherously with our neighbors, that's when the Most High is going to deal with you, because those are one of the commandments, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not murder, you shall live at peace with your neighbors, roughly paraphrasing. Verse 6, if you oppress not the stranger, the fatherless, and the widow, and shed not innocent blood in this place, neither walk after other gods to your hurt, then will I cause you to dwell in this place. in the land that I gave to your fathers forever and ever. Gone. So that's the land of Israel, the land of Canaan before, which was called the land of Canaan before. Verse 9. Verse 8. Behold, ye trust in lying words that cannot profit. Will ye steal, murder, and commit adultery, and swear falsely, and burn incense unto Baal, and walk after other gods whom ye know not, and come and stand before me in this house, which I call by my name, and say, we are delivered to do all these abominations? So they were worshipping also Baal and all these other gods. And then they want to come to make amends, to come with sin offerings to the Most High. Verse 11. Is this house, which is called by my name, become a den of robbers in your eyes? Behold, even I have seen it, saith the Lord. But go ye now unto my place which was in Shiloh, where I set my name at the first, and see what I did to it for the wickedness of my people Israel. And now, because ye have done all these works, saith Yahweh, and I spake unto you, rising up early and speaking, but ye heard not, and I called you, but you answered not, because that's what the Most High does. He rises up early, sending his prophets before the destruction comes to warn the people. You see, according to Ezekiel 3 and Ezekiel 33, that Son of man, you have been made a watchman unto the house of Israel. So the Most High sends the prophets out early before the time of destruction to warn them. Verse 14. Therefore will I do unto this house, which I called by my name, wherein ye trust, and unto the place which I gave to you and to your fathers, as I have done to Shiloh. Because what did he do there? He destroyed it. Because that was Ephraim, the house of Ephraim that was going off first. Verse 15. And I will cast you out of my sight, as I have cast out all your brethren, even the whole seed of Ephraim. God, that's the northern tribe, because Ephraim is the head tribe of the northern tribes. Therefore pray not thou for this people, neither lift up a cry nor prayer for them, neither make intercession to me, Salakia, for I will not hear thee. Seest thou not what they do in the cities of Judah and the streets of Jerusalem? The children gather wood, and the fathers kindle the fire, and the women knead their dough to make cakes to the Queen of Heaven, and to pour out drink offerings unto other gods, that they may provoke me to anger. You see? So these people, they were going in a whole other doctrine. They were going in a false doctrine. You see? They were worshipping idols. They weren't worshipping Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So through reading this, that they were believing in lying words, I came to this prayer, which is in Psalms 119, verse 29, and it reads, remove from me the way of lying, and grant me thy law graciously. So this is a prayer to stay away from false doctrines and from lying words, the snares of the devil, the 501c3 camps, you see. This is to get a better, how do you call it? To anoint your eyes, that the Most High anoints your eyes, with that eye self, so that you can see which are the false doctrines and the robbers, the hirelings that do not come through the door, as it says in John 10. You see? So without further ado, I'm going to jump straight into it. In the Lashawan Kodash, it's Darak-shaqar, Hasar, Mamanya, Wathawarthka, Chaananya. I'm going to read it again. Darak, which means way. Shaqar, which is lying. Hasar is remove. Mamanya comes from Mayan. Let me see, before I butcher it. Psalms 119, verse 29. Mamanya, which comes from mana. That's the root word, string or harp. And if you go to translate it, it says Mamanya. Why? Because Maman is from, and the ya in the end makes it pursuing to me. And then you have Wathawarthka, wa is and, Tawart, which is law. That's where Tawara comes from. Tawart, and the ka in the end makes it pursuing to him, die, die law, and die law. And Chaananya is, Chanan means to grant or mercy, and ya in the end makes it pursuing to me. So reading it again, it says Darak-shaqar, Hasar, Mamanya, Wathawarthka, Chaananya. So with this prayer, 𝐤𝐷𝐷𝐻, it's a short and powerful prayer that you can send up to stay away from lying words and from false doctrines. So with that, I hope this video is edifying, and I want to say 𝐤𝐷𝐷𝐻𝐿, Yahweh, Basham, Yahushai, Basham, Reka, Kodash, Shalom, Akim.